Rubenstock and Nicov and Turk, if you are here. Come on,
I'm
Bayron,
here, I'm ready to go,
on.
mate. You know me.
Well, I don't know how it was the games yesterday. It was with a family stuff in a wedding actually, and I got quite impressive that Rubenstock. Whoa, it's not that he cannot win, but he won't. It seems pretty clear to ECL to be happy. And Nicov, one of the strongest players. I'm happy to see Nicov here as well. And here we look at those maps. What's happening, man? I mean, the joke I did. Hey, I'm not casting if there is Mediterranean. It's working, man. We have to try this more, right? Desert, Dry River again, and Bedouins. Look at the maps. So much. Well, we love those maps. So, guys, we're starting. Is said soon? No, it's not soon. It's now. It is now.
This is what it's about. Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. Best of 3 style still.
Well, we are there. We are there. Welcome everyone. Welcome everyone to the Champions League. And we have Mongol's War. Is the first mirror matchup. Mongol's War in this beautiful map that is desert. This is Memp. And I am casting here with BBK Turkman. Rubenstock as a blue. Nicov as a red. Come on, Turk. Take these
great.
players.
Nicov has been playing some amazing games this series. For anyone who caught them the other day, fantastic. Kind of been redefining a lot of the meta as well. And look at how early that boar is. This is what I mean. Nicov already going the boar this early in the game, bringing it in as quick as he can. Could have been that it was on the front and he was basically a little bit scared of it being stolen, but at the same time, this is exactly what we saw the other day. He's innovating, he's changing the scene up as much as he can, which is fantastic. From here overall as well, we are on a desert, so base players will be given 1 gold pile towards their main TC. Everything else will be found in the center of the map, forcing some hardcore aggression early on in the game. You've got to cement yourself in there quickly. It forces you away from the town center. It forces you away from your happy lumber lines. It does not make it easy. And looking at lumber lines, looks like it's pretty rough for both players right now. Rubenstock probably having the biggest advantage, but look how far back that is for Nicov.
That's bad, man. I mean, that's bad because here we expect aggressive play like in the previous game, but here even more since we have with the Mongols. So the mobility for the units are much faster, right? Better than with Aztecs and Mayans like in the previous game. So it's important to have the resources as close as possible to the TC. It makes the raiding more complicated for the opponent, and you can see that wood is pretty close actually. For Rubenstock is nice. The berries, look at the berries, how close they are. Look at the berries, man. Probably he almost don't need even a mill to take those berries. Well, yeah, Nicov berries is not super far, but still, the raiding is more possible to happen on Nicov base, right? So, that, how you can solve that? Well, going more aggressive. You go aggressive, you will be fine at home. And Nicov is this kind of a player, right, Turk? Aggressive player.
That's it. Because what I'm kind of seeing right now, he's taken both boar, he's taking deer already. He is going for a stupid fast uptime. This is what I'm hoping for, especially as Mongols as well, able to abuse that income bonus when it comes to hunt. So being able to kind of take that, if he gets some super early scouts in play, he might be able to actually bring Rubenstock to his knees very quickly. The map output for Rubenstock probably the best to deal with this though, but looking at that gold, it's pretty forward to the front. If Nicov can move forward, deny that gold, deny the stone, that's when there's going to be trouble.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he has another stone at the back, but really far. Probably he didn't explore. No, he did. He did explore. Let's remind people in the chat. These teams, actually, Turk, AM, Nicov, and Suomi Rubenstock, they really need to advance. Because they are getting a really tough tournament till now. And if I'm not wrong, Viles lost yesterday as well. So they only have now Rubenstock over the table, right? And he really need to advance. So the pressure is there, because you might think, oh well, this is a tournament league, this is round of 8. No, man, every point matters. And this match is very important, because if I'm not wrong, who is losing here, it's gonna make that, for example, if Rubenstock is losing, Suomi not get any point in this tournament. And
look at that uptime, my friend. Look at that.
Ouch. Damn it! Oh, without the loom!
Saying early on, he
not even
is
loom.
Abusing the hell out of it. This is phenomenal. And this is kind of what I wanted to see. And this is what I was saying when people, especially in the chat before the game, were talking about how people are basically changing it up, mixing up the meta, doing something different. And this is what I'm talking about right here. Basically, we've got a Mongol player. He's going to be up at 8 minutes 2 seconds. That's 55 seconds earlier. Going to be able to move out with a couple of those scouts straight away. Try and get a little bit of damage in there. Do what they can. Because it means they hit before the spears can really out to defend. So if you have a good mass out, that's looking pretty strong. Like we were saying earlier, though, Rubenstock's base definitely pretty well laid out to deal with it. But look at that second lumber camp coming up. That's getting deadly away from the TC.
Yeah, but you can see how he control at the maximum those resources. Nicov just made the barrack. He's gonna be up now, and he will be at the limit to have just the wood to make. You see, just now when he reached feudal age to make the stable, he do the stable right now. Only left wood to make a house, this beautiful town center, and he wall already the wood, and he's gonna go aggressive. He is still, damn it, without the loom. He didn't even make the loom. Now he's doing the loom. Ouch, and that he's gonna pay it off because he's attacking. No, he's not. He's not. He noticed doing the loom. He has to be careful. You can see how Rubenstock noticed, but the loom is finally done. Got it. So no problem anymore. He's trying to hit just when he's feudal age, and now he will go scouts as well. So let's see how aggressive he's going to go. Resources at the limit on wood, but a lot of food, man. These Mongols. Oh, he lost a village. You see?
Whoa.
Sometimes to take the risk, it's maybe not worthy, right? It's maybe not worthy. I don't know. He lost a villager already, so extremely fast, and bye-bye one villager. Awesome.
Well, at the end of the day as well, he's gone up on so little pop. That villager matters so much more. He has to be super careful here. It is a super aggressive gameplay to go through. It's a super big risk to take. But the thing is, he has to make this villager back now. He's got his 3 scouts out. He can move across the map. There's a single spear they're defending for Rubenstock, but there's 2 villagers up here on the deer. How full are they? Might be able to potentially go for it, but there's 1 scout there defending now as well.
I think he should be fine. The spear is there, you can see. But you have to be also really careful. Why? Because those hunters has a lot of food. Has a lot of food. Look at this, and he can lose not only the village. He's gonna lose like a lot of food. You see, 21 food down. Oh, he did. Oh, he lost it at the end.
Micro.
He lost it. Yes.
That's what we're looking for. That was beautiful. Came in from behind, managed to get around the scout. Managed to get around the spear. That's it. This is the reason this place is so high.
You are scaring me, man. You really love the blood even more than me, man. What is this? You see one villager dead and you want to see the blood all over the ground. I love it, man. Come on. But now, 22, 23 villagers. Nicov 1 ahead now. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 farmers. Well, both are farming a lot. Now trying to wall a little bit with the houses on the left. He need to wall all them up with. Little they will do, and a scout. Oh, more scout now for Rubenstock? No, it's the same, but spears incoming. So the upcoming minutes are gonna be really important. Oh my god, look at those huge walls Nicov is going to make. Is he gonna wall till the edge of the map there? Damn it. Big walls, man.
Nicov looks like he's ready to play pretty defensively here. He's got his little risky maneuver off. He managed to get one of those overall, which is fantastic. So pushing this one out as best as he can. Looking back at the base overall for Rubenstock, we've still got that 1 defensive spear out. Sitting a little bit forward at the moment. Hopefully means he should be able to kind of see any scouts moving in unless they come around from the eastern side here. Kind of come around, but here we go.
That was bad, huh? He was idle there. He got those scouts on passive mode, so those 5 scouts from Rubenstock basically killed 2 scouts for free. You can see how those scouts are almost full HP except 1. They need to be careful. He's doing a tower. He's playing pretty safe now, Nicov. Right? Doing the tower. You can see those 2 scouts. The spear, he's gonna palisade those. No. Just move. You need to move. He's moving really in time. Doing more houses at home. And here we are with archery range from Rubenstock. Playing good game here, Rubenstock, really. But 3 kills you, yeah, against 1. Oh, another scout. That's a very strong micro by Rubenstock. And he's moving just in time, not losing anything from those scouts. Good micro there, right?
This has been phenomenal overall, actually. Both players are getting everything they can out of this match. The fast walls have been great from both players as well, which is phenomenal overall. We've got basically the double archery range coming down from Nicov. Now, the bad news is that we've already got the archery range down from Rubenstock. Only just putting his second one here, so a small advantage towards Rubenstock, but that's basically what we're looking at.
Well, let's see, because the archer is gonna be really important. He's doing already. Has the tower up, he knows. And he's trying to go... I think he can go in with the scouts. I will take the risk. Oh, not anymore, because he's doing that little palisade close to the TC.
What have we got here as well? Lumberline in the back, still quite exposed if they want to run past the TC, but obviously never a good option. He's got the double spear out there towards this gold as well, so that'll keep him relatively well defended. Blacksmith coming up there on the front as well, so it looks like he's looking at eventually walling off around this gold here as well, so using the buildings to kind of achieve that. Have we got a blacksmith yet from Rubenstock? It doesn't look like it. Nicov is jumping ahead a little bit in terms of the tech upgrades.
He's just doing now.
There we go.
Just doing now. But I don't know if he's gonna spam a lot of army. Look at Rubenstock resources already. Rubenstock resources already. He's doing the wheelbarrow. After the wheelbarrow, if nothing it's going wrong, he's gonna go up to Castle Age, man. That macroeconomy by Rubenstock is pretty impressive right now. I don't know if he's gonna make a tower. He should make a tower in that goal to be safe completely, because it's tricky, right? It's always good to have the defense, but you know, if you go then to Castle Age, you will have to mine a stone. So you want to take the risk or not? That's the question. And here we are. The resources seems to be much better for Rubenstock, which is, I insist, a little bit weird, because Nicov is one of those players that got an amazing macro. I always say that he's one of the best with the macro, but here we are, Rubenstock economy, man! He is going to click up as soon as he gathered the goal. He's not doing any failure to gather the goal and go up. But don't lose your army, because if you lose your army now, then Nicov in the transition to Castle Age, it will go push you. But Castle Age, 20 minutes, 50 seconds with a stable 2 archery ranges.
This has been an insanely quick game. This is fantastic overall.
Amazing.
I'm loving it. The third range coming down though, that makes me... Ooh, that's going to be interesting as soon as he hits Castle with that one there. He's going to be able to hopefully get some town centers up behind this as well. Should have the wood count so he can defend that front gold there. If he drops a town center just down between those arteries, he's going to look super strong there. I agree with the idea of not building the tower yet, because he should still be able to control a lot of this pacing. But at the moment, the skirmishers, they're coming in against the archers. They'll be able to gut them very quickly.
He's doing the tower, but this is what happens when you are really slow doing now. He's doing a tower that is not the most ideal tower. It would be a little bit better forward, but it still is going to be okay. Since he's castle, he's gonna go switch crossbows, and I have the feeling that if he's doing 3 archery ranges, he's gonna go cav archers. That's what I think. He will go cav archers with the Mongols. Remember, they shoot faster, and I have the feeling that we are going to see cav archers, which is great. I want to see some different army composition. Nicov is still not up to Castle Age. He's gonna go, yes, but hey, now he's in Castle Age Rubenstock with 5 villages behind and almost no army. But Castle Age without goal as well. Now, for skirmishes is basically nothing, and you need resources, man. You really need resources. Right. Nicov is up, but it's over 2 minutes, man.
Let's see what Rubenstock decides to do with this, because this is really what's going to kind of dictate the game from here. Is he going to go down for extra town centers, or is he going to get his ups and get aggressive? This is what we need to see. Over in the back, a couple of skirmishes are getting pushed away quite quickly. We've got Bodkin, Arrow, and Crossbow going down straight away, which is pretty much the expectation. Is he making that transition? Looks like he might be sticking around Crossbows for a little bit more, but he doesn't have the stone for a town center. There you go. He's not even taking it. He wants to play aggressively.
That's the problem. Well, but Nicov, I'm checking. Nicov is not taking a stone, so it's pretty similar. He did one night to deal with the skirmishes. I think it's a good decision. And he's going exactly. I was mentioned before, cav archers. He's going to cav archers. Now the crossbows with Bodkin. If he catch up, few villages can be good. But he need to do it, because right now, Nicov has more villages and almost double the army. Why he's that far from the action? Look at those crossbows. Come on, man, move them. I mean, if you go super quick to Castle Age, you need to take the advantage out of it. But let's see. He's now going to mine a stone. The tower at the end is doing the job. And the cav archers, these cav archers can be very, very dangerous, because they shoot quite faster. So let's see if... Nah, but he got a lot of units, Nicov. I mean, if he's doing crossbows, maybe it's worth it to make at least skirmishes up right now. What do you think?
Look, it depends what he wants to transition into here. He's got a fair amount of skirmishes out in the field. I don't know if elite skirmish is 100% worth it unless he wants to kind of commit into it a little bit more. But look at that stand ground army. There you go again, just looking out. Man, it's not good to see. But at the same time, it's kind of the easiest way to deal with a lot of units. But that one knight coming in, those crossbows take out that spear, it's going to be able to do a lot of damage to those skirmishes. And it looks like we should be seeing it. There we go.
Okay. Yeah, but the archers deal properly. You need to use the knight against the skirm. The good thing now for Nicov is, if he's doing ballistic right away, those cav archers from Rubenstock gonna be in some troubles. Yeah, because elite skirmishers.
Elite skirmisher as well.
With ballistic,
to commit to this one a little bit harder. Ballistics and skirmishers, they can shut down cavalry archers so easy, especially with walls like this. The big win you've got on the cavalry archers is their mobility. So if you can keep poking and prodding, keep catching those skirmishers out of position, that's where you win. On a map like this where he's already managed to wall so much of it off, the mobility is good, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Yeah, but he's mixing. I mean, he's doing a good job. Nicov is missing, also doing some cav archers as well, so he wants to have the mobility too. It's true also that Rubenstock got the bloodlines now. Well, he's missing the ballistic. He's mining stone. Let's go to Rubenstock point of view. He can also make another TC, but I will go for university, really. He has, but he's not with ballistic. So, ballistic incoming. Oh. Maybe he should make another tower. In this situation, even if you delayed a little bit your economy, since you want to make ballistic, I will make another tower, really. On the goal, I mean. I will do that, man.
Really liking here is the fact that ballistics means it's going to be so much harder for Rubenstock to retreat out of any kind of engagement here, which is what cavalry archers are really good for, the mobility of them. Like we were saying earlier, it's about picking your engagements, moving from there, and taking what you can get overall. If he kind of gets ballistics super early, it means any kind of forced engagement that he has to retreat from is going to be in trouble of losing a lot of cavalry archers on the way out. But there's Rubenstock as well, going down with ballistics too.
There you go, so he's absolutely amazing. There you go, we have one player with a lot of cav archers, the other with half cav archers, then Krobos and elite skirmishers, padded archer armor, so they are going to get the same upgrades, but one upgrade is really important that Nicov is missing. If he is still doing more and more army, definitely the bloodlines, 20 HP for each unit is quite a lot. That town centering the goal is just amazing. He will need another on the wood, because if he's coming from the wood, it's gonna be in big troubles. He still get the huge heal advantage. He got 2 knights, scalebard in armor. The fight is absolutely amazing, and Nicov need to be really careful. But why he's trying to go there? Why he's not Nicov trying to go around and try to find the wood? Why he's still trying to fight the player that is with the heal advantage? Sometimes, some stubborn decisions, in my opinion, he should try to raid. Even if he's now moving and go to the wood. Isn't the best choice here? I mean, he got the heal, so ignore. Just move.
I'm looking at him trying to figure out exactly what the playstyle here is. And I think the problem is, if he stops bringing the pressure on, if he doesn't kind of keep tabs on that army and anywhere it really could be, from there, that's where he can lose his gold at the front here super easy. He's only got a single tower defending it, which means he can't garrison all his villages. That's where he can run into a little bit of trouble. This is trying to understand him as best as possible. That said, Rubenstock does have the extra town center up towards the front of his base as well. We've seen an extra town center up for Nicov on his wood line there. And are we going to see another one as well? Looks like both players are going to sit on 2 town center for now.
Okay, I'm just checking the fight. I was focused completely all the time in the fight. Thank you for pointing out about the TCs, because I just don't want to miss any, because I think one bad move here in this battle, it can make the game go from one to another. Why that? Because in Billy's number, they are almost the same. But if you lose a battle here, the other player will take basically all the map control. There you go, Siege Workshop. Yes, this is what probably is gonna be needed. Couple of mangoes to make the difference here. Population is still almost the same. And what that, oh, Nicov finally doing the bloodless, and Mr. Turk, he did the thumbprint as well. So he got absolutely everything from Castle Age cav archers. Thumbprint is crucial in this situation, but this TC is amazing. Oh, I was missing one. Husbandry. So, one player with the husbandry. With the husbandry in this situation is amazing because you can catch up the units. But thumbprint as well is beautiful. Oh my god, look at this battle. Who's gonna get this battle? Tell me. Turk. Who is?
The hill bonus really going to help out here. Bloodlines would have just kicked in. This is working out really well. You can see, again, Rubenstock trying to just retreat there from the scenario, but losing so many extra units due to basically due to having ballistics there. The skirmish is soaking up a lot of damage, but at last, forcing Rubenstock to abandon the engagement. Nicov just camping the hill here. Has the Mangonel out as well. This is like 2010 level gameplay. I'm absolutely loving it. Mass cavalry archers and just seeing the damage go down.
Amazing, and now we can see the Siege War Sword from Rubenstock as well. Let's remind people that Rubenstock is An amazing play in deathmatch. What that means, if the game go for a really long game, I don't say that Nicov is not gonna be able to make the job because he's an expert overall in any kind of map and situation in the game. But Rubenstock is so powerful in late game. Now, oh god, he's going with the Cav Archers, going around. Finally, they are ignoring each other. He's trying to go and make some raiding. I think he will try to go to the gold miners. Look at that Mongol open formation. No,
whoa,
he didn't need it. It's a lot of Cav Archers. He shouldn't make so much damage there. And the battle is starting, but no. And Thambrin, don't forget about Thambrin. Turk, Thambrin, I think in this situation now it matters a lot. Even more than Husbandry, probably.
That was fantastic. He predicted that movement from Rubenstock fantastically. Even got the Mangonel attack ground in there. This is really what you want to see. The even more brutal news for Rubenstock is he's got pressure on that town center towards the north of his base from those Mangonels. That should force an engagement very, very soon. And I don't know if Rubenstock has enough numbers to actually take that one. Nicov has taken the military lead.
Okay, but he's there with a Mongol, but that Mongol is gonna go instantly down. Do you see? Almost what? Half a second, because with all the armors, he's going super down. The 3-tone center, look at the Cav Archers, is still with the heal advantage. That TC is going bye-bye. He's gonna go bye-bye. Well, he has almost the same army, but he's getting all the time the heal advantage. Nicov, it's in a dominating position right now, because Rubenstock should try to probably raid him or gather more Mongols. That TC down, it's a pity for him, but even like this, he's still ahead in economy. I really think that was, I don't know what you think, pretty aggressive TC and risky. Really risky to make that forward when you don't have control of the map yet, right?
That's it. And at the end of the day, that hill there has been doing work for Nicov. Rubenstock just hasn't been able to push into it effectively, which is fantastic. Look at the cavalry archers. They're out patrolling the gold spots at the moment, making sure he can bleed Rubenstock of any resource he's got left. How much has he got left? He's got 2 gold piles. You've got 400 on one, 150 on the other. This is getting bad for Rubenstock. He needs to move forward, make something happen. Pick some gold piles and just move from there. And even look at that. He's noticed already there. Nico's seen the town center coming up.
Oof, but he was there, man. He was there. This is the good choice. I mean, Rubenstock was just there with all his army, but even like this, look at the perfect castle. He's taking Nicov so much map control. Really, that castle is amazing. And look at now the resources. He did a very good macro in the early game, but now, since he's pushing all the time, he lost 1 TC. The economy from Nicov is getting closer and closer to go up to Imperial.
Whoa.
Definitely, man.
I'm looking at this now, and Nikov's looking so close to Imperial. He's got the castle there as well, so he won't need to get his monastery or anything down at this point. Or he does have the siege workshops and the university, though, so not making a huge amount of difference. But that castle, here comes the Mangadai switch, guys. This is what it's all about as Mongols, getting those Mangadai out into play.
Yeah, but problem, what is another problem? Not only that he's gonna go up to Imperial, he's pushing all the time to him, while Rubenstock is unable to raid, to make any raiding. If you don't raid him, Nicov will get even more and more advantage. You can see where is Rubenstock doing a castle. Oh, well, that castle is on top of that hill, getting those 2 goals under control, but now another TC, Turk. It's going to be bye-bye. 3 Mangonels, look at those elite skirmishes and a lot of Cav Archers. Population is almost the same, but that micro, come on, man, look at that economy from Nicov. How is this even possible? You got, guys, the same amount of villagers, but Nicov got almost 2,000 food and 900 gold and clicking up to Imperial Age.
There's Imperial Age. Nicov moving up. This, man, probably one of my favorite. Oh, look at that. Cavalry archers are about to hit the wood line.
Yeah, this is what he needed, but probably some time ago. Now he's gonna take some villages, don't lose them. Okay, he still, remember, without Thambrin. But on the right side, look at that TC. Look at that TC. That TC, another TC down. So he's already 2 tone centers down. And those Cav Archers are going to go to the damn hell. Look at those Cav Archers, because soon you won't see them anymore. Damn it.
That's
he
it.
trapped
There's
him,
no way
man.
out of there past these guys. Surprised he hasn't backed up and decided to take the hill, but I guess it's one of those things where he's so outnumbered here, it doesn't even matter. Probably one of the things I want to point out that's been doing absolute work right now. If you actually check out the west, Nikov's actually, Rubenstock's just demolishing it now. There was a single outpost for Nicov. Nicov has been able to spot every attack from Rubenstock coming up to the north side of the map there. So basically, he's been in control the entire time. Every time a cavalry archer's moved past, he knew it was there.
Yeah, he's just amazing. He's trying now to take 1 castle down, but it's incredible. If you check Rubenstock point of view, the population is the same, but look at the score difference. Ratio kills that is what is giving him everything. Why? Because the other guy need to keep doing army, and so he's spending resources. 85 units kill 57. What that means? That Rubenstock, even with more villages, is unable to be even close to go up to Imperial. And now, Nicov with that castle out there, doing all the upgrades and going trebuchet what Rubenstock can do right now is gonna be really complicated. Well, it is already really complicated, and probably, those Mongols, man! He's gonna take absolutely everything. Look at the dead bodies. Damn it, Turk!
This is where it becomes a whole different level of hard to push into. Those mangonels are going to make life just about impossible. And up into Imperial means trebuchets, which means that spells the end of the match.
Yeah, GG, man. It's crazy how he controlled, with the same almost population, but he controlled the timing in the game. And with those cav archers, with Thambrin, because he did the Thambrin, I think Rubenstock missed it, never did in the game. He was trying all the time to push. And the only time that he was raiding at home, it was just at the end, right? Rubenstock, he never attacked to Nicov. And if you don't attack Nicov, everyone knows how great he is with his macro, with his economy. And he took the game, man. He took the game, and was a Mongols war. People prefer to see different civilizations, but I don't know what you think. I enjoyed it a lot. It was a fantastic one.
As far as matches go, that's exactly what we're after. We're after something a little bit different, which we got there pretty much straight away. The upstyle from Nicov was a little bit different. He's taking those risks, trying to play it a little bit differently, and is really putting AM on the board right now. It's fantastic to see.
Unit kills. The micro was also amazing. I was talking about the micro, but look at this. 102 unit kills, right? For 62 unit loss only, 49, 53 economy. You can see the economy here, with a lot more food, almost 2,000 more food. But everything else, it's better for Rubenstock. Gold by far, actually, and more stone. But Nicov got a better macro there, and was already in 42 minutes in Imperial, which gave the game, the first game, for the Argentinian.
Look, end of the day, Nicov was trading so much more effective there. He may have gathered a little bit less resources overall, but the fact is he didn't need as many. His replen didn't need to be as high. He was just doing everything he could to make that just a living hell for Rubenstock, and he did fantastically. Getting into Imperial Age first, being able to get those trebuchets out, there was no way that Rubenstock could push into anything he was creating there, and it meant the entire civilization of Rubenstock was just going to fall behind that.
Well, was amazing, and now we're going to go, remember, that we are already in the round of 8. Gonna go for the second game. That is going to be, well, this map. What civilization they will pick now in Dry River? Because we saw that the Mongols can be so effective. What civilization you think is gonna pick with those crazy pawns? But we're gonna find out very soon, because I wanted to make the guessing, but we don't have time, because we are going already, Mr. Turk. Yeah.
This is what I like.
Go, man. This is, guys, yes, we continue in the Escape Champions League. So hype, and I was about to say, but not even time. Hans War in this map, I think is the right choice. Mr. Turk, what do you think about this one? And Nicov, remember, gonna be with red and Rubenstock with blue. And this Dry River, Mr. Turk, what do you think? Hans with this crazy aggressive map, can be full feudal age again?
Look, I love any kind of map that's like this. Anything that forces that aggression, it's fantastic. Hun's on this as well. With such mobile units, you've got cavalry archers, you've got knights, you've got Tarkans you can even move into if you really want to, which we've seen some incredible use of this entire tournament. The Tarkans have been going absolutely crazy, which is fantastic. But the big thing we've kind of been seeing in this map is people that are taking risks, people that are going to the center first, they're usually the person to win this. And Nikov's been really innovative when it comes to this map overall, but it looks like he's actually delaying his center, which is really interesting. He's going to force forward his ostriches, he's going to get the elephants in nice and early as well, whereas we've got Rubenstock who's already moved to the center here. Looks like Nikov's plan is to kind of take all the resource around his TC that he can, then push on and kind of move in with a brute force. It
can make sense, Turk, because let's remind to the viewers that you start with, you start with 100 wood only. So right now, even if you don't need houses, Rubenstock don't have any single wood. So yeah, you will need a while to make a lumber camp, and the performance taking the wood for the stragglers is definitely not the same. So it might be okay. And if Nicov is doing what he's doing, is because he has probably tested this map already. And well, the hunt with the elephant, the ostrich, the food incoming is also fast, is good. Oh, he's lemming one goat. But he will move. As soon as he's gathering the wood, he will go probably to the shortfish as well. I am on his point of view, and he's sending villies already. So at the end,
we go.
Might be the same, right?
Yeah, for those wondering why Indians aren't just like the hot pick on this map, basically with the pool of civilizations the players have to choose from for the first 2 games, it has to be out of Britons, Byzantines, Ethiopians, Franks, Huns, Italians, Mongols, Persians, Saracens, and Turks. So no Indians available for this game, or absolutely they would be the hot pick.
Okay, let me check one little thing, because people was telling that I was too loud. I don't know if now my level is better or I'm too or just the opposite. Just let me know. I have decreased something, so just let me know, guys, how the levels are now with the microphone, and if it's now too low, just let me know and I will be back. Okay.
Good. It looks like we're looking pretty here. It's pretty much a standard kind of play from everyone there. I'll keep an eye on it as well and let you know overall if anyone kind of says anything. We've got this first elephant just coming in for Rubenstock now, whereas I think we've got just about both the elephants finishing up for Nicov. That's an interesting one, actually. He's got his second elephant in already. It's just finishing, well, getting to about halfway point on that guy there now. So making, I guess probably the big thing is from Nicov, we're really seeing those extras come in a little bit earlier. We're seeing the boar, the deer, the elephant, everything get pushed in a little bit earlier, and that's how he's getting these amazing uptimes comparatively. Be interesting to see if he does decide to go for the same kind of thing here, go for an earlier uptime, try and get some scouts out, and on such an open map like this as well, it might actually be the way to go. We've seen some ridiculous plays with scouts in this map, so who knows what's going to happen here?
Well, I was just checking all the time how the scout here from Nicov is just going to get a big hit rate, because he's trying to lame the elephant. Look, he's there all the time, but he's not even taking the elephant. And after the loom with, yeah, Nicov is up, 8 minutes 54 seconds. But you can see how, without going for the short phase faster, he's ahead. The same population and he is still ahead. That's absolutely amazing. Anyway, this is gonna go scouts, even more with the hands, I believe. And now the micro is gonna be, well, the multitasking is gonna be crucial. I love where he's adding the barrack. He's not doing at home. He's doing extremely forward, close to those swordfish, because he wants to leave there the spears, and also because he's gonna be really close to the others. But you can see Rubenstock is doing exactly the same. He's still taking some ostrich. The mill is there. There's a lot of food. Well, this amount of resources invite to go extremely aggressive, and we're going to see another probably crazy messy game on Feudal Age. It seems like this, right? Because how you wall here, Turk? It's impossible.
It's just messy if you try to. It doesn't work out well. Probably one thing big to note at the moment, we've got Rubenstock actually taking gold. Nicov not even looking at it right now, so it looks like we could see a bit more of a man-at-arms play potentially from Rubenstock, whereas we're seeing hopefully just straight scouts from Nicov.
Oh, he did a militia? I don't know if that was a mistake. No, he's going man-at-arms then. Nice. Well, I love this. I want to see one going for... Oh, but this is archery range. No scouts, man. What the hell? No scouts going archery range right away. Okay, and he's coming forward.
Archery range from the get-go.
And Rubenstock is...
What is the meaning of this?
Because Rubenstock is coming forward. Damn it. Okay, he's gonna make a tower. He want to take this. I don't know, but I think Rubenstock did this kind of a strategy yesterday, because I was talking. I didn't watch the games, but I was talking about the games I want to be more or less ready for today. And the tower is happening. Can see Nicov that tower? Yeah, if he can. He's close to the barrack, alright. And then he's denying that mill. Honestly, it's a good one, because that's a lot of food. A lot of food being denied. He's going to make now the mill on the left, okay, and I think for that reason he's just going archery range, because he's coming with towers. But the scouts might be a good solution too. Uh-oh, look at those men-at-arms. A scout also taking the spear, did the job, man. And a spear rise from Nicov, man.
Some of these villages that are getting pulled have upwards of like 20 to 35 food on a couple of them, so got to be very careful he doesn't lose any of these in the long run. In fact, that one at the back there carrying 35 food, got to be very, very careful. But end of the day, we've got the archery range coming up from Rubenstock here next to the tower as well, denying that one, forcing an extra mill up. This is fantastic play. This is the aggression we really wanted to see overall. But basically, without the gold, I'm not sure he's going to be able to deal with this without too many skirmishes right now, because those men-at-arms, look at them, they're moving in, they're doing the damage.
They're doing some damage, but he's still not killing too much. Actually, he didn't kill a single player. He's spamming so much units. I think Nicov is dealing properly with it. He's even 2 villages ahead. More army from Nicov, and it looks a good situation here from Nicov. Well, he has to make another mill at the back. That was what he got with that tower, but it's still okay. And now, doing the fletching already. It's doing a good job, man.
No, this is fantastic play. I like the way he's backed up to this one straight away. He didn't even really let that tower come into effect by backing up straight away. He's getting another mill up behind this one here as well, and it looks like he should just about have the numbers, but more men-at-arms coming out and really just trying to get the picks wherever they can. But at the moment, trash warfare is what's going down. The village is getting involved as well.
Wow, this is a huge battle already, but this game it seems to be all the time mess, a little bit mess. Yeah, it's definitely it is. But he's using villages. That's the good thing, that Rubenstock is not using a single villager, but and same army. So, but he didn't kill any villager? No, he didn't, man. So Nicov micro properly there. Yeah, he got some idle TC, but some idle villager time.
Yeah, there was.
But
I definitely counted at least one villager lost there, so it did kind of work out, and it has brought them down to an even number overall. But end of the day, that number shouldn't have even been there, you know what I mean? He did the best he can to kind of catch back up, but, you know, we're minute 14 in the game. What should he be catching up for?
I am in the 40 minutes. So, with this one, with so many fishing ships. But look at the fishing ship from Rubenstock, Turk. He got all the fish. Oh my god, he's now coming again with so many villages. Look at those men at times. Look at those men at times.
Whoa, man, this is bad. He's only got skirmishes to defend with this again. Villagers being pulled. More villagers from Rubenstock coming in. This is a messy game. It's what we want to see overall.
But this is looking
great.
good.
Hopefully, he should be able to push the tower up there as well, and that should really kind of solidify this position as his.
But this is a good move here for Rubenstock. He's forcing to Nicov to use so many villages. It's true that he's also sending villages as well, but it's completely a mess up. Just look, guys, how important is the middle, because they are just focused completely in this area, doing another mill. This food incoming is brutal, but he got some idle villages, Nicov, while Rubenstock is working super smooth with his economy right now. Anyway, we check, and well, resources at the moment are at the limit. Oh, this tower can be good, man. This tower can also be good.
This is nice. The skirmish is doing their best,
nice.
Of course. When microed correctly here, they can do a lot of damage, which is exactly what we're after. Those men-at-arms still only have the one armor, so skirmish is starting to pose a little bit more of a threat to those now that they've got fletching. Really decent on that one, but actually denying the tower there. Really well played by Nicov.
Because he doesn't have any army now, and Rubenstock is switching. This is crazy. He's doing a scale mail armor, but he's also adding a stable. He's adding the stable. I don't know if he should make. Okay, he removed the scale mail armor, I think, or he got it already. Yeah, he removed it, but he's doing a stable, and look his economy. He has no food at all, so it's gonna be complicated. I know that he's gonna try to spam, but now this scout can be easily delayed. Oh my god, Nicov got a lot of army now, 16 army, Rubenstock 3. He didn't make skirmishes, I don't understand. Now he's doing a tower. That tower is not ideal because he's at the bags. You see, he got 2 mills and doing the tower is not ideal. This is a problem now. This is a real problem for Rubenstock, and Nicov is taking a really important advantage right now. I don't know how you can come back in these situations, because now he can go through and push even more into his base. But for that reason, he's walling at home. Okay, he's now going. He wants to finish another tower. This is a good one. If he can finish this tower with the scout, but he's coming with, look at the amount of army, Turk.
Yeah.
Lot of
I don't
army,
know if he's going to be able to get it up. He's got the spearmen there. He's got the skirmishes. The tower's going to be denied again. I'm kind of surprised that Rubenstock's not trying to find somewhere to poke and prod with these scouts, because if you look back, the gold line's open, you've got the wood line that's open as well. Everything's up the front here, but I guess abandoning the front could cause some issues for him with those skirmishes. But look at this. Skirmishes taking some village, and they're going to push him off here as well. Skirmishes, towers, they don't care.
He has the Rubenstock now doing the double dags. That's a little bit ouch. A mistake. Gonna take another village. He's looking so good now. He's looking so good for Rubenstock, really. Sorry, for Nicov. Pushing complete now, doing some more skirmishers. Doing now towers at home. He was trying to go aggressive, and Nicov forced him to make towers at home. You see, one more tower here in the on the water. On the surface is crazy. Whoa. Look at Nicov resources. This is incredible. Just check his resources.
It was looking a bit dicey towards the start there, but eventually Nicov has just kind of pushed this one out. And look at this, more villagers going to get taken down here as well, getting blocked, but looks like they're going to get out just in time. But Nicov up to castle. As soon as Elite Skirmisher kicks in, and he can kind of maneuver into anything he wants to transition-wise, it's going to be a bad time.
This is game over. This is game over. He's also doing double stable, and I honestly think that with this economy incoming from Rubenstock, when he reach Castle Age, is going to be the game. He's going to be the game, and honestly, Nicov is playing the role that he's the favorite in this one. He's one of the best players in the Age of Empires community, of course, and he is playing super nice here, super nice, controlling all the timing in this game. You can see the skirmish is now going back. He has a tower, so he's gonna be fine. Yes, he did a lot of scouts now, but since he's going to be in Castle Age when he's doing what, 2-3 nights, he will take absolutely everything. And like this, now it's gonna be impossible that Rubenstock is gonna go up to Castle Age. The only chance here will be that he's going super aggressive, take all those skirmishers, and with the scouts try to raid on his base. Otherwise, what he can do?
I don't know exactly what Ruben can do here. It's looking bad. His resources won't get him to Castle Age, and he's going to have to hold out for quite a while. We've already got Bloodlines. We saw Scale Barding go down for Nicov overall. Nicov at the moment just wants to kind of do as much damage with these skirmishes as he can. Then the Nightblood begins. As soon as that starts, I don't know what Rubenstock can do to stop it. He's so open, they're not going to care about the towers. He can get onto the gold, he can get onto the wood line, the stone line, you name it. Basically, these knights should just absolutely have a field day with Rubenstock's economy.
Yeah, we see that it's almost the same population, but since he knows that he's going full feudal, the score difference is really ahead. He's doing right away a siege war sub that you usually don't see it in some situations. And now going with the knights. The knights are bloodlines +1. With the bloodlines +1 knights, he can take absolutely everything. He's going straight right away. You know, he's not even waiting to gather some knights. He's just killing absolutely everything. And Rubenstock is calling definitely the GG because it was a total domination, man. Was total domination by Nicov. Why? I mean, what it was the decision that he was keeping doing a lot of skirmishes while Rubenstock just stopped the production for, I don't know why, because he wasn't getting big troubles at home, and he was gathering all the shorefish. So why he stopped that production?
That's amazing to me. Nicov at the moment, like, having that economy behind, being able to go up behind the skirmisher production, he knew exactly what was going on. He knew the map. He knew he could get that food income. And that's what really matters to me. People that are taking the time to learn these maps overall, they know they can go skirmishers, they can go scouts. And if they stay on these shorefish, they can still get a quick uptime behind that as well. But man, that's phenomenal. This is what we want to see.
That was absolutely amazing, definitely. Well, Nicov really dominated, and in this one, total domination. Military units was almost the same kill, which is curious, but he got a lot more army, and in the economy, wow, you can see the huge difference in the macroeconomy here. 600 more food, but wood 1,300 in a short game. Rubenstock got a lot of stone, but he didn't use it properly, it seems, and gold even more from Nicov. That gave him the 23-minute castle, and at this point, it makes that Mr. Nicov advance to the next one.